is up, y'all? It's me, Tasha C, and welcome to the Shoutout C Show podcast. Shout out to my podcast and YouTube fam, hugs and love support. Just safety, just positive vibes, just positive, just positivity. Okay. Thank you for all the support, and also hugs and loves, positivity, positive vibes. To the people who support me in the future. If you're wondering what my YouTube channel is, it's Tasha C TV. You type in just TV, okay? Alright, y'all. It is 12:33 a.m. This is, Holy Saturday, day before Erection Day, Easter, so forth, or, if it's just y'all, just another Saturday while we're up here chilling in the house. Most of us are, you know what I mean? And, this is this should be April the 11th. I was about to say accidentally April the 10th, y'all forget me. 2020. This is not as late as some of them I do, but since, I might as well go ahead and do it now instead of doing 3 or 4 in the morning. Hopefully I go to sleep by then. But, so I'm just going to do my 2 articles. This is another, volume of our Kings and Queens. It should be 71, volume 71, and we're going to start again with the National Museum of African American History collection. And this article, this one is about the Black Panther Party challenging police and promoting social change. Founded in 1966 in Oakland, California, the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense was era's most influential militant black power organization. Its members confronted politicians, challenged the police, and protected black citizens from brutality. The party's community service programs, called survivors programs, provided food, clothing, and transportation. Rather than integrating American society, members wanted to change it fundamentally. For them, Black Power was a global revolution, organizing a revolutionary party. Huey Newton and Bobby Seale, young political activists in Oakland, California, were disappointed in the failure of the civil rights movement to improve the conditions of black outside the South. They saw brutality against civil rights protesters as a part of a long tradition of police violence and state oppression. They immersed themselves in the history of blacks in America. In 1966, they organized young, poor, disfranchised African Americans into the Black into the Black Panther Party. Like Malcolm X, the Black Panthers believed that nonviolent protests could not truly liberate Black Americans or give them power over their own lives. They linked the African American liberation movement with liberation movements in Africa and Southeast Asia. Okay, to serve the people. Local chapters of the Panthers, often led by women, focus attention on community survival programs. They organize a free breakfast program for 20,000 children each day, as well as a free food program for families and the elderly. They sponsor schools, legal aid offices, clothing distribution, local transportation, and health clinics and sickle health testing centers in several cities. These activities provide low concrete aid to low-income communities and drew support for the Panthers, advocating for community reforms. Y'all just let y'all know I do be chopping up words. Give me y'all in advance, okay? Although creating a response to police brutality, the Black Panther Party quickly expanded to advocate for other social reforms. Among the organization innovatives, they campaigned for prison reform, held voters registration drives, organized free food programs, which included food giveaways, and a school breakfast program in several cities. Opened free clinics in a dozen cities serving thousands who could not afford it, and created freedom schools in 9 cities, including northward of the Oakland Community School led by Erica Huggins from 1973 to 1981. Women in leadership would have made up about half of the Panther membership and often held leadership roles. Vandetta Morris directed Seattle Survivors programs. Lynn Flinch in Chicago and Aldrin in Boston were inspirational local leaders. Elaine Brown became a national chairwoman in 1972. Still, the organization members struggled to overcome gender inequality. And that's it. I thought I was going to talk. Okay. It's just a little note under this brochure picture. Women Free Our Sisters. A poster featured images of protesting women in a list of demands. This poster was used to announce a protest scheduled for November 22nd, 1969, orchestrated by the NE Women's Liberation and the Black Panther Party of Connecticut in support of 6 female Black Panthers who were being held in Connecticut State Women's Prison. And that's it for that article. And again, we're going to go to bibliography.com. And today, I'm going to talk about the well-known actor and well-known voice, James Earl Jones. Okay, this article was created or, published on December 17, 2017. And it was updated August 27, 2019. What in the world? James Earl Jones is an American actor who voiced Darth Vader in the Star Wars franchise. He is also known for films like The Great White Hope, The Hunt for Red October, and The Field of Dreams, as well as an array of TV shows. Who was James Earl Jones? Actor James Earl Jones was born on January 17, 1931 in Algebrook, Mississippi. As a child, Jones developed a severe stutter, which he overcame during his high school years. He went on to star in a long list of successful movies and plays, becoming widely known as the voice of Darth Vader in the Star Wars films franchise. Jones won Tony Awards for his performances in The Great White Hope and Fences, and garnered an Honorary Academy Award in 2011. He is also a 2-time Emmy Award winner. Wife and son. Previously married to actress Julie Marie, whom he co-starred in Othello, Jones wed Cecile Hart in 1982 and was married to her until her death in 2016. The couple has one son, Fly Earl Jones. Oh, that's sad. Movies, TV, and stage. James Earl Jones made his Broadway debut in the late 1950s in the play Sunrise at Campobello. For several years, he took a variety of roles for stage, television, and film. Jones was active in the Shakespeare in the Park program, appearing in one of the first productions in 1962, and in 1964 he gave a tremendous performance as the title character Othello, going on to play the characters numerous times. In 1963, Jones picked up his first Emmy Award nomination for his performance on the TV show East Side, West Side. The following year, he played Lieutenant Lothar Zog in Stanley Kubrick's Warside Dr. Strangelove, starring Peter Sellers and George C. Scott. During the mid-60s, he also starred in 2 soaps, Guiding Light and as well as Toby Trained Doctors, The Great White Hope. On the stage, Jones had a career breakthrough in 1968. He stars as a boxer, Jack Jefferson, a character based on the real-life father Jack Johnson, in the Broadway drama The Great White Hope. The performance brought him his first Tony Award. He also starred in the 1970s film version of the play, for which he received an Academy Award nomination and a Golden Globe. Mice and Men and Fences. I remember I had to read Mice and Men. Continuing the work in theater, Jones appeared in numerous Broadway productions during the 1970s and 80s. He had starring roles in such productions as the 1974 revival of John Steinbeck's Of Mice and Men and the 1978 two-man show Paul Robeson. In 1987, Jones won his second Tony Award for his work in the Austin Wilson drama Fences, Darth Vader, and Star Wars. And if y'all don't know, heck, even if y'all really haven't heard about the movie Star Wars, most of us have heard about, Luke, I am your father. Jones also continued with his screen work, sharing the lead, with Diane Carroll in the 1974 drama comedy Claudine, as well as portraying her for Alex Haley in the acclaimed 1977 miniseries Roots and its 1979 sequel, The Next Generations. Famous for his distinctly deep and rich oration. Jones began one of his most iconic film roles in the late 1970s, providing the voice of Darth Vader in George Lucas' Star Wars 1977, The Empire Strikes Back 1980, and The Return of the Jedi 1983. Coming to America in The Hunt for Red October. In the big screen, Jones often plays strong, authoritative characters. He betrayed the villain Tulsa Doom in the 1982's Conan the Barbarian, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, and later betrayed it to the King, to Eddie Murphy's Prince in 1980's Come to America. Sorry, I had to, sorry I was like, Papa, the thing one of, that movie is a classic itself. Okay. He then took the role of in 1990's The Hunt for Red October, and part of which he reprised in Patriotic Games in 1992 and Clear and Present Danger in 1994. That same year, he lent his commanding voice to the character Mufasa for the blockbuster animated film The Lion King. Okay, his story, Emily Wins. Jones thrived on TV as well as winning a pair of Emmy Awards in 1991 for his leading role in the dramatic series Gary Fire and his supporting role in the miniseries Heat Wave. He thus became the first actor to win 2 Emmys in the same year in the drama category. On Gabriel's Fire, which ran from 1991, he starred as a former cop who was released from prison after being convicted of murder. Jones tried to land his hand at series TV again in 1995 with the short-lived drama Under One Roof. He also made guest appearances on such shows as Touched by an Angel, Frasier, Stargate SG-1, The Simpsons, Everwood, The Big Bang Theory, among other programs. Golden Pond, Tin Roof, and Jen. Jones continued to juggle a variety of stage and screen roles, remaining an in-demand actor. In 2005, he earned another Tony nomination for Best Leading Actor in a Play for his work on Golden Pond. Leslie Irvin's co-starred in production. 3 years later, he played Big Daddy, African-American revival of the Tennessee women's classic of Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, co-starring Terrence Howard, Anika Rose, and Felicia Rashad. Then in 2010, Jones co-starred with a fellow legend Vanessa Redgrave in the Broadway production of Driving Miss Daisy. More productions followed, including the Best Man 2012, You Can't Take It With 2004, the Gin Game 2015, and the latter co-starring with fellow Tony winner Cicely Tyson. Best Man and Give Me Shelter. In 2012, Jones earned his 4th Tony nomination for his performance of a rival Best Man, penned by Gore Vidal. Around this time, he again appeared on the big screen with Vanessa Hudgens and Rosario Dawson in the 2013 drama Give Me Shelter, and co-starred with Peter Douglas and Mila Kunis in the dramatic comedy The Angriest Man in Brooklyn. Over the years, Jones has received many accolades for his contribution to the arts, including Kennedy Center Honor in 2002 and the Honorary Academy Award in 2011. The Academy Motion Picture and Sciences bestowed the award to Jones for his legacy of consistent excellence and uncommon versatility, according to the organization website. Other projects. In 1993, Jones published the memoir Voices of Silence, which looks at both his career and early family life. Early family life and education. James Earl Jones was born in January 17, 1931 in Arkansas, Mississippi. His father, Robert Earl Jones, was a boxer and actor and was largely absent from his life growing up. At an early age, Jones was raised by his maternal grandparents in Mississippi before moving with them to Michigan. He is of African, Cherokee, Choctaw, and Irish descent. Jones developed a severe stutter in childhood, which left him terribly self-conscious and shy around other children. He generally didn't speak until a teacher helped him out with his silence during his high school years. I had a great English teacher who believed in language, Jones later told the Hollywood Reporter, and he looked at a poem I wrote and said, "It's too good for you to have written, so to prove you wrote it, please stand up in front of the class and recite it from memory." And I did it without stuttering. So he used that as a program to get me to talk. Jones went to the University of Michigan to study medicine, but soon rediscovered acting. I didn't know he was raised in Michigan for a minute. After college, He served in the military during the Korean War, returning to his passion of performing once he finished his service. Moving to New York City, Jones studied at the American Theater Wing and eventually took on the stage name Todd Jones for a little while, inspired by a childhood nickname. He found a job as a janitor to make ends meet during the early days of his career and got to know his father, who was was then working in the dramatic arts as well. And that's the end of that. And y'all, hope you enjoyed another. Oh gosh, must be another episode of the podcast to let y'all know. The artist, writer, singer, producer, Babyface said they are, besides Keith's family prayers, because his family, they recovered from what's her name? I'm not gonna say who that is. But Miss Thing, we want to call it. But also, he said that they are, him and Taylor Ryder are going to do the Battle of the Beats or Songwriter, whatever it is, and that. Also, since it's Saturday, if you have the live channel, have access to the live channel, or know how to get access to this movie, tonight is supposed to be premiere of, like I said, I think it's Mary J. Blige, Queen Latifah, and I think Mr. Elliott, I think Mr. Like, I forgot, that are posed to, they executive producing tonight's premiere of the Clark Sisters movie. So y'all got time and feel like it, go ahead and watch it tonight, or DVD-R, or, if I watch it, I may talk about a little bit, excuse me, y'all, my next thing, but I just wanted to tell y'all that. But anyway, hugs and loves, y'all. God bless, positive vibes, and I definitely see y'all in the next one.